So, good afternoon, sir. We are second-year students taking Bachelor of Physical Education at Central Mindanao University. We are required to conduct an interview to people of professionals related to our course. This is a requirement that we need to comply for the subject purposive communication. So, can we proceed to the question, sir?
Yes, go on.
So, the first question, sir. What possible careers that a graduate of physical education can prepare for?
Okay, first of all, thank you for that question. Wonderful question. I'd like to congratulate all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 4 years from now, maybe 5 years, you will graduate and possibly you will become educators. Number one is PE teacher. Next is you can also become a fitness instructor, sports coach or trainer, program coordinator sa sports, health and wellness consultant, gym instructor, sports event manager. So there are lots of possible what's this? Fields or career that you can apply. Aside from that, you may proceed to physiotherapy and become a physiotherapist. You can also focus on dance by teaching dance education, major in dance in colleges, and also sports medicine or sports psychology.
Being a dance choreographer or instructor, I mean, depending really if you're into sports or into dance, or you can have both. You can be a Zumba instructor or dance choreographer and etc.
I think as physical education graduate, you can be a gym instructor. You can also be a Zumba instructor, swimming coach, I think, or I don't know the exact term, but I think, on my point of view, NBA players assistant.
The second question is, what motivates you to pursue this kind of work or business?
Of course, uh, family really matters, no? I took up Bachelor of Physical Education, major in secondary education, major in Physical Education Central Mindanao University because of the choice that my parents want me to become a teacher at the same time, God's will.
Growing up, I have always been performing since childhood. I was an athlete. My event is Latin American dance sports, so it's somehow connected to what I'm, doing now, being a teacher. And also my favorite teacher, Mrs. Jennifer Basadre, she's my inspiration and she motivated me and encouraged me to become a PE teacher.
Okay, as a teacher in PE, MAPE in high school, my inspiration to do this, continue this job or passion is my happiness, seeing my players, seeing students enjoying their pagkabata through sports. Yun. And then, of course, as an athlete, I want also to share my knowledge about the sports. That is why ito yung nagbibigay sa akin ng motivation to talagang gawin ko to. Minsan, kahit wala na, binibigay pa rin yung best para sa job or sa passion ko. To give the chance to students, yung nag-dream ng mga students or athletes, student athletes, na maging athlete, na maging competitive.
So the third question is, do you think communication skills is important for this kind of work or business?
Yes, of course. Confidence in partaking knowledge to the learners, especially being a teacher, you really have to use communication skills for them to able to comprehend the lessons well.
Of course, kailangan yung communication, especially in your deliberation on your, let us say, class or your training. Kasi pag wala kang skills kung paano mo i-interpret or sasabihin, ipaintindi sa mga bata, then you will not be an effective coach or hindi mo ma-express or ma-coach yung team mo without that skills. So, communication talaga is importante. Ang daming i-consider yan. Maraming mga barriers din sa communication. Isa din yan is yung hindi ka sanay sa public speaking. From your team to your parents, kasali na yun sa team yung parents mo. Dito sa paaralan, how you communicate with the people na tutulong sa'yo or kung mananghid ka or kailangan mo ng permission, kailangan marunong ka makipag-communicate. So, yun ang isa sa pinaka-importante. No? Bakit kailangan ang communication sa isang coach or sa isang teacher.
It is really important, especially we are PE majors. When we when we ask the students to follow this kind of example, you are going to demonstrate, example, the dance for you. If you don't know how to explain that choreography or that patterns or what do you call that one, it is very hard for the students to follow that instructions on how to demonstrate that. So it is very important that you have a clear communication skills so that the students will understand everything you said. And
So, what issues or challenges have you encountered when starting this kind of work?
Okay, being a MAPE or PE teacher, not everyone in the class is really into dancing or sports. So that's the challenge. You know, you really have to encourage and motivate them because not everyone is, that's their forte.
Okay, so this the challenge on how to engage students with different levels of interest. No? That is why there is what we call multitasking. Also ano, uh, in a multi-class, no, sorry, ito yung question? Issues or challenge, no? The challenge, kata to ha, i-edit ko to. The challenge on how to engage students with different levels of interest in physical activity because not all students love physical activity, especially the millennials today. They love more screen time than the physical activity. Even us. We love screen time. So maybe 90% of our day we stay on our screens, our gadgets. So it is hard or a struggle for a PE teacher to really motivate the students nowadays to engage in physical activity. Currently, I am having my performance task in dancing. So supposed to be I need to require them 3 to 4 performance tasks, but I chose to have one only because just this week there are lots of students who have hyperventilation, no? Because they are not used to more physical activity. So ginagmay lang lihok, practice ayaw, lipong na. Na-stress lang sa exam, sa quiz, lipong na. So it is a struggle for us PE teachers. How can we motivate them to really move or to love physical activity? Unlike in the olden times where there were no gadgets, it's easy to motivate students. Students before love physical activity. No? Mga dula-dula, mga sports. Karon, lesser na ang love sa physical activity because of screen time.
Last question is, how did you cope with these issues or challenges?
Of course, kato kung yung ganiha, you need to participate and attend seminars regarding on how personal development, no, just for example in teaching, how you're going to develop your teaching skills, communication skills, and of course you need to level up your personal and academic also. Like for example, you need to take a master's degree kay para at least Urag sundalo ka ba nga dapat maapil atin kag gira dapat naakay ka ng weapon at the same time napakay backup pag yun, no. That is why in coping up all those challenges, you need to prioritize yourself, no, distress from all the stresses nga imuhang ika-encounter, and of course you need to remember that you are a teacher. You need to teach and you need to learn from others also, and that's all.